Cincinnati at one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. All games might count the same, but some carry a little more juice. And when you get to this point in the season, a couple of teams in the top 10 fighting for their playoff lives and positioning, this one feels a little special. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions. The Bearcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Nittany Lions offense will get the first crack at it here. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end. There aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
He's got an open man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Monroe. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. Dances away. He'll pull it down and run. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead is 8. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does for the remainder of this contest.
The Bearcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2 star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go monitor these 2 dudes on the field. They're 2 of the best in the nation.
These quarterbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. He's like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
They'll run the option. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10 playoff positioning. All the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these 2 teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
And I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Now on first down from the 43, the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions are on the move. They're going to throw it again. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man. Just don't love the foot. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. A little screen to the running back. Finds a crease at the 20. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Nittany Lions have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First and goal for the offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this week 11. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into a two-point conversion. Looking for daylight. Inside his 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. And he intercepts it. Going the other way, and he's got room. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On second down, he'll let it fly. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. On to attempt the try. Looking to throw. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the air on first down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period.
blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
Conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job with the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run. This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He makes the grab.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football that play line finger basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You see these windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw in. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there and knocking that ball away.
Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. Open space at the 25. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Nittany Lions have moved it inside the 20. Looking to the big tight end. Snags it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. And the play will stand after the replay move just does a little double checking to make sure. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Trying to slam in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
And he's in for his third rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Lining up for the PAT. He'll set up the fake, and he has to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Weir. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job.
Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. The throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of him before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 40. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. And he's going to be just short of the first down. He's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. To the ground. He's got it again.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just letting these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity as this.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. I mean, and they fake it. The holder looking for a man. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point of the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Cincinnati.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Weir. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out. He stopped at the 13. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful.
And that pass is intercepted. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll run it to the right. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Running back searching for a hole. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Works to Miller. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the offense back on the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, the first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before we can open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here. Just give him some easy looks to let him get on.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wide out in motion. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Give to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn. And they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to pass. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. He'll just keep slinging it. Pressure coming. He's right on target. Powers through. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Here's the handoff. Just ran him over. He now has 106 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll run it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the punishment has been extended. They want to forget the kick. He's going to throw it. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's good at getting the football. He's good at moving to, and still finds the end zone week after week.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he makes the catch.
That's a great play call there, guys. I love it. Listen, they didn't get the first down, but this QB sneak on the very next play is going to get it, and this drive's going to keep going.
The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catches it at the 15. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. First down, 10 yards to go. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team. If they're having this much success on the ground, it starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. And the route is on. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's weird. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Power football with the run. Really good job making the play, getting it out to the 34 and moving those chains. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They want to run it left here. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions are threatening in the red zone. Comes out throwing on first down. But not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Turning to the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued. It's a fake, and the holder's going to try to throw for it. And it's caught off the fake. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They're drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
2-9 Philly.
From the gun on third down. And the ball is intercepted. Got room on the return. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. First down here for the offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the toss to the left. Oh, the ball squirts out.
That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go?
At least they fell on it. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 80. 2nd down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Quarterback checking off. After run, now throw. Nice run there, picks up a few. They'll force him out of bounds. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Will not get there. A 4th stop.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a double? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stay. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. You got to be honest.
Those slot receivers nowadays, they're a little better. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Coming after it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on.
Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Soft spot in the middle. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man down the middle.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline and you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed it.
He steps out of bounds, but it won't be enough for a 1st down. And the Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29. offense always wants. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Looking to move it through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Trying the left side. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He'll put the tight end in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Going to try to get it himself. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. He's going to pass. Finds the tight end. They make the stop after the catch. There's still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The offense in hurry up mode. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a 1st down. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll throw it from the red zone. Unleashes one deep. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile in.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.